Hello there. Just thought I'd touch base. I've been a little naughty, and for those who didn't hear all of the description or I forgot, sorry, what's in our Goodie retreat bag. So you'll have a choose to change bloom from within bag, and within that bag, you might want to grab that out with me now. You will have an alchemy essence. Now, this is something that I've made up myself, and it's created to support you to open and work from within your heart and clear resistance to new ideas, new ways of thinking, and invoke a spiritual discernment. So that's really enabling you to connect in with your intuition, clear any spiritual confusion, and still find that quiet place within. I mean, who doesn't want that? It's jam packed full of Australian bushfire essences like Bohemia, Angel Sword, Black Eyed Susan, Bluebell Baronia, Bush Fuchsia, Proea, Pawpaw, Mint Bush, Pink Moola Moola. It's jam packed. And I use this for any time someone's doing some very deep work. It just enables that gentle landing back to you. So that's alchemy essence. The next thing we've had some very interesting conversations about is the lingams. Ooh, shiver lingams. Now, these babies, I love. I love to hold them. I'm a very tactile person. So they're lovely when we meditate. I've moved away from rose quartz and selenite and all of the different crystals, and I really focus on the shiver lingam. Now, according to the Crystal Council, Shivalingams are a crypto crystal member of the quartz family. And this is a stone that's only actually found in one of seven rivers that are sacred in India. And it's renowned that the Namana River in the Onkar Mantad, I'm just butchering those names. The rivers polish these river rocks to better define their shape and size. So they range in, I've seen Shivalingams as big as a car. I've got some here in clinic that are about so big, well, the forearm length, but they've been huge. And so in Hindu culture, the lingam is a representation of the Lord Shiva of Shaivism, and it's believed to represent their phallus. So in ancient Sanskrit text, the word Shiva means sign or symbol, which then translates into Shiva's sign. So the lingam represents the Brahmandana, which is the cosmic egg, the symbolizing the creation of both divine male and female energies. And so often temples are built with a single Shiva lingam residing in the center, representing the yoni within the female organ. So you sort of think, oh, that's a little bit sexualized for me. This is what I like about it. The Shiva lingam in that culture is really beautiful to raise aspects of fertility, sexuality, confidence, and balance stabilization. Fertility can mean new pathways. It's not just about making babies and having erections and orgasms. It's about, honoring the goddess within in her strength and in her vulnerability. And so the symmetrical rounded ends of the Shiva lingam, they are known to emit energy to stabilize, increase memory, and the expansion of overall confidence. They have a leveling out effect that enables us to look more clearly at things and have a better understanding of what the true meaning of life really is. So, thanks to the power of a Shiva lingam, the polaric points, positive and negative, can help guide us to parts of our body that are physical, mental, and emotional. So, it brings everything in together. What else can I tell you about the lingam? I like the weight of them. They're more dense than concrete per se. So you can have a little tiny lingam like this. You can have a nice tiny lingam like that, and they will change in color and their textures, believe it or not. So when I first had this one, it was just all polka dot, and then it's kind of filled in. It's really quite weird. But what I like is the weight. So when you hold it in your hand and it's cool, it's a very sensory experience that just keeps you, I find it keeps you grounded, but it's evenly weighted in your hand. And if you're processing something, if something's coming up, instead of making a fist, you can grab your lingam. And the feedback I've had from some is they activate and become quite hot. Yes. So if you want to take and just have your practice of just meditation with the lingam in your hand, perfect. But you might also like to sleep with it. Place it between your breasts. I don't when we first start working with the lingam, you might just like to hold it in your hand or put it at the edge of your pillowcase so that it's with you. Some people like to hold it, some people put it between their breasts. It might be very uncomfortable in your armpit or anywhere else. Don't want to know. That's private. And I don't know that anyone's used them to insert them like a yoni egg because that's different. They're quite cool. They're very heavy, but I find them very stabilizing. But what I like most about them when I do retreat work is just, it's like a gentle guide taking me down a path. They're neither too strong nor too soft. It really evens me out, and I have a whole bunch of them around the house. And I hope that you enjoy them too. It's a lovely little meditation aid that just fits really comfortably in your hand. And if you don't like it, don't use it. You might just put it at your energy altar where you give thanks and gratitude to the world. Also, in your retreat bag are the energy bands. We place these around our wrist, and the idea that they're purple is that they provide a level of auric field protection. So you can shift all you want. You can bring all the good juju into your energetic field that you want, but you don't have to take on board anybody else's energy. And I use this in clinic. I never take mine off. And you will also find this boutique affirmation card deck just for the imposter retreat. These aren't even for sale. You can't purchase these. You have to come to retreat to get these. And these include quotes. They include journal prompts. You can use these. You might just pull a card, shuffle the card, knock, and say, what do I need to face or listen or be observant of today? Pull a card. I'm in control of my actions and choices. So you get to lean into that as an affirmation, or you can use it as a journal prompt of, where am I not feeling in control of my actions or choices? Or set it as an intention, universe, angels, God, Jesus, whatever your belief system is. Show me what it feels like to be in control of my actions and choices. Help me feel very clearly with ease and grace, always add the ease and grace in, of what it would feel like to be in control and allow my actions and choices to be affirmative. What does that feel like? So the affirmation card deck is in there as well. You probably would have found a lollipop so you don't fade away. There's tissues. There's also a snap lock bag to pop your essence into. So you can keep all of your imposter material into the bag. And you'll also see there's a beautiful little key ring made by Littleton Design. And the Choose to Bloom is the anchor affirmation that we set at the very last mindset recoding at the end of the day. Choose to bloom. I choose to bloom. I choose to bloom. And you would have heard that all throughout the final session. So hopefully all of that makes sense to you. If you've got any questions about the lingams, about the essences, about the cards, I'm only an email text away. Enjoy what's been in the retreat pouch. It's there for your ongoing use. And I hope that you're able to now meet your imposter with some kindness. I look forward to hearing from you or seeing and working with you again soon. Remember, as always, you can choose to change and bloom from within. Hooroo.